Soft power. Have you heard of it? Soft power is the ability to influence your life, your relationships, and your outcomes without force, without pressure, and without abandoning yourself. Hi, I'm Ange, and this month's video is the Soft Power series. Soft power is feminine leadership applied to everyday life. It's the kind of power that doesn't require pushing, forcing, or proving. It's gentle, grounded, and deeply effective. Before we begin, take a deep breath with me. A slow inhale. And a long, slow exhale. Let your body settle. Let your shoulders drop. And let your jaw soften. This is your safe space. Last month, we explored self-trust. Trust in your intuition, trust in your inner guidance, trusting that the path you're on is your path. And when you know your path is right, when you know the ups and downs are part of your own learning journey, then you also know you can put your project out into the world, release the outcome, and trust that the universe will place it into the lives of whoever needs it. That's soft power. Creating from alignment, releasing the outcome, and moving on with your life. Accepting that if it's meant to be, it will be. Because more often than not, when you push, when you try to control the outcome from a place of desperation or lack or past failures, you veer off your road and onto a much longer one. You might still end up where you wanted to be, but the journey becomes harder, heavier, more emotional than it ever needed to be. My belief is that when you live from your own inner guidance, your own inner alignment, and not from what someone else or society says you should be doing, then what is meant for you will be yours when it's meant to be yours. You see, looking forward, you might think it should be now, because I'm ready now. But when you're there, when you've got where you want to be and you look back, you'll understand why you had to wait. Think of a time in your life when you wanted something so badly, but it didn't happen when you thought it should. Something that eventually did happen, but only after a detour you never saw coming. If you'd received it earlier, you may have lost it because you weren't ready, or something in your life wasn't ready, or the timing wasn't aligned. Life is like building something. If you don't put the pieces together in the right order, they don't fit, not without forcing or bending or breaking something. Life is the same. Everything has to be aligned in your favor before something can land. And it starts with your heart, your mind, and how you think and feel about your life. I want as many people as possible living from a state of love, kindness, and peace. Our world could do with a lot of peace, I think. What you put out into the world mirrors back to you. So if you want a life filled with love, kindness, and peace, you begin by living that way now. Abundance isn't about being loaded and having the freedom to do anything you want. Real abundance, the kind that sustains you long term, is loving your life now. It's appreciating what you have, who you are, and the way you move through the world. And that is what I want for you. Hard power is pushing, hustling, trying to control everything. Soft power is clarity, trust, presence, and allowing. Soft power is not passive, it's powerful in a different way, a sustainable way. If you're exhausted, you're probably using hard power. If you're magnetic and excited and wholeheartedly loving what you do, you're using soft power. We've been taught that force equals strength. That's how you become successful. But force is often fear in disguise. And fear keeps your dreams and desires just out of reach. Soft power, on the other hand, is strength without tension. It's the energy of, I trust myself. I trust my path. I trust the timing. Actually, I heard a quote recently that really landed for me. You are the greatest project you'll ever work on. So take your time. Restart, rest, refocus as many times as you need to. Just don't give up on yourself. Take a deep breath in and let that land in your heart. I'll say it again while you're breathing slowly. You are the greatest project you'll ever work on. So take your time. Restart, rest, refocus as many times as you need to. Just don't give up on yourself. Soft power begins with how you treat yourself. You are not behind, you are in progress. You are allowed to evolve at your own pace. Think about your life. Where have you been treating yourself like a problem to fix instead of a project to love? This is what I learned while I was creating the Align with Abundance 63-day journey. It builds soft power through daily alignment, daily self-trust, daily nervous system regulation, daily reminders that you don't need to force your life. Soft power is built in tiny, consistent moments, not big dramatic breakthroughs. Every day of the journey is a small act of choosing yourself. Place a hand on your heart. Feel it. Take another deep breath and feel the truth of that breath. Let's try something together. Just relax your body as much as you can for now, not too much if you're driving. As you take a slow breath in, ask yourself, what wants to move through me today? Alignment often shows up as natural impulses, ideas, nudges or whispers that arise when you stop forcing and start listening. It might be, make a call, check in on someone, write a post, share a story, make a note about your next step. Or it could even be to take a moment for yourself. Take a breath, reset, step away from your screen. Or maybe it's, this isn't working for me anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm ready to let that go. These are aligned movements. Aligned creation feels like flow, not pressure. It's not the whole plan, it's just the next aligned move. Aligned creation isn't about forcing yourself to do what you think you should do. It's about noticing what wants to move through you. The idea that feels light. The next step that feels simple. Sometimes it can be a bit nerve-wracking, but it gets you further in life. The truth you're ready to honour. Or even the rest your body is asking for. Alignment is always a whisper, and when you follow it, everything becomes easier. The universe nudges you through a sentence in your mind, a word, a colour maybe, a feeling, a visual, a phrase you want to share, or a download that arrives out of nowhere. Mine are in the shower usually. Aligned creation arrives as a whisper, not a shout. And most of us dismiss it. That's why it's important to take time in your day to sit, breathe, relax, and let your guidance return. Your job is to create, to know the direction you want to go, to follow what feels good in your heart. When your heart feels good, the universe handles the distribution. Your journey may not look like you thought it would, and that's okay. It keeps improving with everything you learn. Create, release, and allow. Now choose one project or plan you've been gripping too tightly to. Name it, say it out loud, or write it down. Now identify the next soft action. What is the simplest next step for you to take? Only small. Once you've made that decision and you take that step, release it. Imagine placing it in the universe's hands. No expectations. And then affirm to yourself, I trust this will land where it's meant to land. I trust this will land where it's meant to land. Let yourself feel the relief of letting it go. Soft power is spacious. It gives you your life back. And when you live this way, you'll start to notice your work starts working for you. Opportunities come without force. People will find you at the exact right moment, and you'll stop micromanaging your path. You become magnetic without trying. This is what we practice every day inside Align with Abundance. Remember, you are the greatest project. Your work is allowed to work for you, and the universe is collaborating with you. If you want to live this way daily, come join the 63-day journey. It's only 15 minutes a day. Let this be the month you choose soft power over force. And today, choose one thing to create, one thing to release, and/or one way to rest. We all can do with more rest. That's soft power. Much love to you, and bye for now.